新传媒新闻记者吴兰霞报道。
Okay. One more video. Okay, this video is a bit long, 5 minutes, so I cut short. We start. Yeah, okay. I think everybody knows him.
So, this is how it's supposed to be read out, by the way. We got lowest to the highest.
Sorry, the sound.
150,000 is for the hero, though. Okay, guys, give us a rough idea. We want to be up here in the blues. Now, let's see how you did. Are you ready? I don't see any reds, any oranges. Let's see the numbers for the audience. You're all down here. Can I tell you something? You're America. By day, you're a cross-section. Everyone watching the show. Financial success completely the way work is done. It takes 40% of the audience in the lowest category. I actually think we outside. Not usually. Thought that he's been getting enough antioxidants into our body to pull another 40%, and now the orange category is still to be a generation low level. And we only had a total of about 6% had greens and blues. Put your hands up here.
Commodity trading ideally starts with the young folks.
But you know, it's not many.
Congratulations. You learn the setup.
Possible. I actually didn't think we'd find anybody there. Not naively, thought that at least we're getting enough of these antioxidants into our bodies that we would be there. Another 40% had the orange category, which is still to be a dangerously low level. And we only had a total of about 6% having greens and blues. Put your hands up here, greens and blues, and just see. It's like, yeah, I mean, there are a couple folks, but you know, it's not many. Congratulations, by the way. Okay. So the question then becomes, you know, why is it to have these problems? And it's not surprising because we're getting on average about 2 to 3 servings of fruit per day and vegetables. It's not enough. And we know that. When we talk about 5, 7, 9, big numbers of servings, physical size. So I'm going to test you. So before I give you a hard time to see how I'm doing. Ready to go? All right. And that's why I do this. Talk to me about antioxidants. What foods have them? How can folks find it if they don't know the chemical names?
Well, you can certainly get antioxidants in pill form, but the very best way of actually getting antioxidants is in the foods that we eat.
And what about organic versus inorganic? Again, that's not off the audience. Is there any big difference with regard to antioxidant power?
Yeah, well, some studies have actually shown that foods grown organically can have greater levels of antioxidants. The reason is because antioxidants also protect plants. When plants are grown organically, because without pesticides or chemicals or antibiotics, they actually have to produce more antioxidants to protect themselves. And when we eat them, we get the benefits too.
That makes sense, everybody? All right, let's see how I'm doing here. 75,000. Now, listen. Did not do that to show off, although I know it sounds like that. I did that because I eat the things that all of you could eat. I don't do anything fancy. I'm as busy as you are. I just made it part of my life. Eat the kinds of foods we're going to talk about today. It's that simple. But when you see numbers like that, it changes dramatically the chances you're going to have to cope with some life-threatening or life-ending cancer down the road.
Okay. Okay, so basically just now the 2 videos is to introduce to us what is the machine. We call it biophotonic scanner. Okay, so this is the biophotonic scanner. This is the generation 1. But what we have today is the generation 2. It's even faster. Okay, we can get the result immediately. What's our antioxidant scores? Okay. So can you trust the biophotonic scanner? As we show, is already on the news and even introduced by Dr. Oz. And these are some of the awards that being recognized. And previously in the past, when we want to do antioxidant score measurement, we have to do it through blood test, urine test, and usually the result will take about 2 to 3 weeks time. And it's very costly, like it will cost us a few $100. Whereas now with the scanner, we are able to get the result immediately, and today is free. Okay, so everybody should participate. Okay, it's good to know what is our antioxidant score. Okay, this is the father of antioxidant, Professor Lester Packer. According to him, he said that everybody should try out the scanner. Why? Because when we know what is our antioxidant score, then we are able to try to increase by how? Taking fruits and vegetables, and even with the help of some supplements. And why is it antioxidant is so important? Because basically antioxidant is like a protector to our cell, to our DNA. So once our cell and DNA is well protected, then it can help us fight against diseases. And basically, what does antioxidant do to our body? It does 3 things. First, it determines how fast our body ages. Second, how long can we live? The third one is everybody's concern now, okay? And what are the chances of getting cancer? Okay, with the higher antioxidant, it can protect us from cancer. And what is free radical? Basically, free radical is a kind of toxic that we are facing every day. And for example, we walk, we're under the sun, we can absorb the free radical. And we go out, exhaust, all the smokers, when we go past through them, all the smoke that we absorb, all this can become a free radical in our body. Whereas antioxidant is the one that helps us to fight free radical. So these are some of the harmful effects done by free radical. It damages our cell. That's how we get wrinkles. That's how we age. It speeds up our aging process. It damages our DNA. And the worst part is it oxidizes our bad cholesterol, and it leads to blocked arteries, and eventually we got heart attack and stroke. So, okay, later when we do the antioxidant scan, we are able to see these colors. What are these colors means? Okay, for example, if you are on the low side antioxidant, basically our body is like this nail, it's a rusty nail. Okay, so our body cannot function properly. Whereas if we have a high antioxidant, our body is like those young people. Means our body more active, more energized. So later we will see what's your scores are. Okay, what are the factors that affect? Why are some people they are in the red zone, orange, yellow, or even platinum zone? Basically, these are the 4 factors that affect our antioxidant score. The first one, dietary habits. Do we eat enough fruits and vegetables? Okay, even though nowadays we eat enough fruits and vegetables, doesn't mean our body is able to absorb, and doesn't mean we can get the kind of nutrient that we are able to get 30, 40 years ago due to some pollution, pesticide have been used on in order to to maintain the freshness of the fruits and vegetables. Number 2, supplement intakes. I do have some of the customers, even before they started on any program, they are already on this zone, the blue zone. But why? What is the difference between these people and another group of people who are on the lower side? These people basically, they do take supplements, okay, to protect themselves. The third one, people on high stress, they always travel, they always play with their phone, that is called radiation. And your score logically will be on the lower side. Smoker also can affect our antioxidants. BMI, when our body composition is high, basically it will affect our antioxidant. Why? Because whatever nutrient that we have put into our body cannot absorb. Because the fat in our body is blocking whatever nutrient. normal cell, while the center one is the one, the cell attacked by free radicals, the one that we are facing every day. If we don't do anything about it, eventually it will turn into the cell with oxidative stress. That is how a cancer cell comes from. So that's the reason why we always need to have a high antioxidant to protect ourselves, to remain like this. Okay, so what is health? Most people always think that, oh, I don't fall sick, I'm healthy. Do anybody agree with this statement?
Yes.
You do? You don't think so? Okay, sorry to say that I don't think so. Why? Okay, many years back, when I was still working, I always fall sick. Now, those minor illness, like flu, headache, and stuff like that, I take MC, okay? Then my colleague, they always say, why are you so weak? Why you always fall sick? Why you never take care of yourself? Okay, then one day, my company actually arranged a health screening for the staff. But surprisingly, when the reading came back, the result, in fact, I got the best reading among all of them. Although they hardly fall sick. But sometimes if we don't fall sick, we don't know what is actually going inside our body. So what is developing? Okay, so we don't fall sick doesn't mean we are healthy. So these are some of the diseases that caused by free radicals, okay, like heart disease, osteoporosis, the aging of skin, this and so on. There are many more. Okay, basically aging in our body is systemic. Why? Why everybody keeps saying after 40 I start to have 老花? Why? Because actually I start to age at the age of 40. Okay, so different part of our body age different timing. And why people always say at 35岁, after 35 years old, 高龄产妇, right? People always say woman is harder, is tougher to conceive. Actually, because the fertility rate slow down at the age of 35 and above. Yeah. So, and every part of the different part of the organ. Yeah, even the skin 25, the brain was 20. And these are some signs and symptoms of aging: lack of stamina, loss of memory, white hair, pigmentation. I believe everyone in the here, I believe every one of us should have at least 2 or 3 of them, including myself. So this is some sign and symptom of aging. So, okay, that is why antioxidant is so important. Because basically, antioxidant is to help us to protect ourselves, our cell, our DNA, to slow down the aging process, and also to help us keep us young and healthy. So, what is weight management? Okay, this gentleman, handsome, huh? After slim down, handsome, huh? He looks better, right? After he slim down, and he looks younger, right? Okay, so this guy, this gentleman, actually is my husband. Okay, before the program, he has a lot of health issues. He has high blood pressure, he has gout, he has fatty liver. Okay, and due to that, he took up the program, he slimmed down, and all his health issues improved. Okay, this gentleman, I think we really must give this gentleman a really big round of applause. Why? Because this gentleman, he is here today. So, leaping at the age of 25, he already started to have high blood pressure. Okay, he has fatty liver, type 2B diabetes. Okay, he has very serious psoriasis condition. He has been seeing skin specialists for how many years? 10, 15? 15 years. Okay, and through the sale of the product, he slimmed down 27 kg. Because of his condition, he has to go back to hospital every 3 months. They have to follow up his condition, have to monitor him. So after he went back to, 3 months later after the program, he went back to hospital. When he got his report, all his fatty liver, his high blood, and all that back to normal. And even his, other than that, even his psoriasis. This was the condition before he took up the program now. You see, this is before, and this is weeks after he started the program, even before he completed. And you can see the condition is improved a lot. Yeah. Even though he has been seeing skin specialists for 15 years, but what the doctor put him on was steroid, right? Steroid, yeah, he has been on steroid. Because other than steroid, nothing else the doctor can do really. Okay. Everybody know me right? Everybody know him? Okay, after Freddy, why? Actually, he is someone who is very active. He exercises 3 times a week. Okay, so but why he, honestly, he is not fat. He is not fat. What is the reason that he took up the program? Because his visceral fat is high. Okay, so although he has been doing exercise 3 times a week, but his visceral fat is still high. So after he took up the program, he completed, he lost 8.4 kg, and his visceral fat back to normal. Yeah, his high blood also improved, right? High blood pressure. Yeah. Yeah, his cholesterol, yes. And other than that, his anti-oxidant actually went up to platinum. Before that, he was on the blue zone. He is one of the few that I actually measured, and his score was started with blue because he is someone who has been taking supplements for years. Rachel has psoriasis, very serious psoriasis as well. After the product, his condition improved. Yes, this is called psoriasis. And this lady, she has cholesterol, frozen shoulder, and kneecap pain. I think it's pretty common for kneecap pain because my mom has it. Okay, but doctor has been telling her to slim down. But all people normally they don't like to exercise. So she didn't do anything until she took the program, and eventually she lost more than 10 kg. Her kneecap recovered. Yeah. Okay, Min Ho, she was a badminton national player. She was. Although an athlete like her, you see, she stopped exercise, she put on. Okay, after the program, she slimmed down 26 kg. And this lady, Phyllis, she put on after she gave birth, and she has, even though 1 year after she gave birth, she has been wearing her maternity clothes. She cannot go back to her figures before. So, welcome.
Where shoe? President, of course.
So through the set of the program, she slimmed down 10 kg and go back to the size that before her pregnancy. Okay, when we come to, okay, this is Jean, she's here today. Okay, when we talk about weight management, we always think that only fat people who did it, okay? But whereas for Jean, she didn't do it because she wanted to lose weight. She just wanted to shape up her body, okay? And she just wanted to cleanse her body as well. So after the program, she lost 5 kg, 1.5 layer of her visceral fat, and her stamina improved. Yeah, she can run longer, right, compared to before.
How long was it to find condition? How long?
3 months.
3 months.
Yes. Oh, okay, Job, he lost 13 kg, and the best part is after he completed, he went back for a test, his fatty liver actually back to a healthy level. He has fatty liver. Actually, when you look at his tummy, usually they have fatty liver, because I'll explain further what is fatty liver later. Okay, we have another lady who's here as well. Amazing result. She lost 17 kg, in 3 months she lost 17 kg, she lost 7 layers of her visceral fat. And now her visceral fat is back to the healthy level. Yes. Okay, Aloysius basically he has 3 high, we call it sun gout. He has diabetes, he has high blood, high cholesterol. he has to inject insulin every day. Okay, he's on high blood medication, high cholesterol medication. But after he slimmed down, the doctor actually stopped all his medication. And Dr. Lu should put on weight as she aged. Sometimes when we age, our metabolism slow down. Okay, that's the reason why we start to put on weight. No matter how, like lady after 40, we always say, we don't eat also we put on weight. Even we breathe also we put on weight. It's because our, I think you can understand, right? I think, okay, actually it's because of our metabolism rate slow down. So she put on weight as she aged and she managed to slim down. She lost 18.5 kg in 3 months. Okay, so do you notice as we age, our body start to change? Yes? As we age, we all know. That is due to aging, a sign of aging plus the metabolism rate. And in fact, obesity is a global problem. And the number keep increasing. Even the government is encouraging everybody to slim down. Because when we really, on the obese side, that's where all the health issue will come. And what causes obesity? People nowadays like to eat supper, right? Young people always like to eat supper, and people were under a lot of stress. Then we tend to eat more to de-stress in a way. And people like me, I don't like to exercise, I'm allergic to exercise. I don't like the sweaty feeling. And some of that is because of busy schedule. They don't even have the time to exercise. And of course, if you give birth, each child, you can increase 10 kg. For myself, when I was pregnant, 5 years ago, I put on 20 kg. And that's the reason why I took up the program 5 years ago to slim down. These are some of the health risks due to obesity, like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, stroke. I think these are pretty common to us, that is happening around us to our family members or to our friends and people around us. So actually all these are due to obesity, and that is the reason why the testimonial I showed earlier, why are these people, after they slim down, their health improved? Actually it's because of the obesity. And today we brought a very special weighing scale by Omron. It helps us, it can measure our BMI, it can help us to measure our body fat and visceral fat. I have been talking about visceral fat. Do you all know what is visceral fat? Do you all know what is visceral fat? Anybody? No? No? Okay. This is a healthy heart. Okay? You don't see any fat around the heart. Whereas this is what we call visceral fat. The fat around our organ. Okay? Imagine I use a cling wrap. I use 1 or 2 layers of the cling wrap to wrap around our nose. Do you think we can breathe? I think 1 or 2 layers probably can still breathe a little, just that we have to breathe harder. Okay? If we have 6, 7 or even 10 layers of the cling wrap around our nose, do you think we can breathe? No, I don't think we can breathe honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that is what going on inside our body. So that is called visceral fat. Whatever fat that's surrounding our organ will not be able to function well or normally, or they even have to work harder. And what are the common method to slim down? For here, I think I tried 3 or 4 of them now. Okay, so of course, if we wanted to slim down, we have to do it the healthy and safer way. Yeah. Okay, I ever tried control my diet, exercise. I even went to the slimming center. I spent 5,000–6,000 baht. It doesn't work. So I was still as fat. Okay, I even tried acupuncture. Yeah, although I'm very scared of needle, but no choice. I may, ladies are like that. We just want to stay pretty or what. That's why we would rather go for the poking. Okay, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So My friend did try liposuction before. I can see how she suffered after the procedure. It's really no joke. And there are people actually dying from liposuction. Yes. So that's why when we wanted to lose weight, we should do it a healthy and safer way. Okay. So of course, before I took out the product 5 years ago, I did some research lah. I did some research on the product because I also a bit gassy. And I just gave birth when my baby is still young. Then, so I realized the product is listed in PDR. We call it physician desk reference. What is, anybody know what is PDR? Physician desk reference? Anybody? No? Okay, basically we call it, in US we call it a doctor Bible. What is doctor Bible? In US when we go and see doctor, the doctor will give you a prescription. You have to go to the pharmacy to get the medicine, right? Uncle, you went to US before, so you know. So, but how does the doctor prescribe to the patient? It has to come from this book, okay? It must be listed inside the book. How only the medicine or supplements or is effective and safe, then it can be listed here, okay? So only from here the doctor can prescribe to the patient. The product that I took 5 years ago, it was listed here, so I know it's safe. Yeah. Anyway, I took 5 years ago. I'm still alive now. Okay. What is TR90 system? Basically, it's through the right diet, the right exercise, and the right supplements. Okay, what is the difference between the traditional slimming way and TR90? As you can see, TR90 basically it helps us to increase our muscle and reduce our fat. I mentioned earlier, fat is the one that causes all the diseases. And whereas the traditional way, they help you lose fat and as well as your muscle. But muscle is something, is a very important component. As we age, we lost muscle. So we wanted to keep our muscle in order for us to be able to move around when we are aged. So the difference between these two is we increase the muscle, we reduce the fat, but else here it decreases everything altogether. Okay, so why is it muscle? What is muscle? Basically, muscle and fat. Basically, fat is the one to determine our body fat, our body shape. So you see these two ladies, they have the same height, same weight. But why the body shape is so different? This lady basically, she has high body fat, whereas this lady, she has high muscle. Muscle is heavier than fat. That's why they have the same kg, although the body is slimmer. And TR90 system basically is designed to target the 3 important contributors to our weight management. So it increases our metabolism, it helps us to burn, okay, and it increases our lean muscle, which we need, okay, and it also helps us to control our appetite. So what is weight management? Basically, it's all about redefining your body composition to a healthier and leaner you. Okay, chop chop lollipop. This is the end of my presentation. So you all have filled up the list, right? My colleague distributed to you guys. So for those that you have done, maybe you can proceed to the front. They will help you to measure. Okay. After that, we will explain to you what is your result and stuff like that. If you have any question or you want to know more about the TR90, please feel free to approach us and we can explain further. Thank you for your time. I hope you learned something today. What is weight management and what is antioxidant? You want to talk?
No, you put it in.
Yes, yes. You want to use another one?
Where the space to type? Oh.
Do you remember what I said earlier? Okay, it's very good.
Sophia, Dr. Ho lah. Machine is there. Up to apa? Dr. Ho.
What did he say? Biophotonic scanner.
Huh?
Biophotonic scanner. Don't have it.
At least so costly one they want to shop.
So 我直接给他们哈。那是那个女的。I fit them. It's okay. Then we do a conversion.
175.
10
啦，香瓜嘛，香瓜嘛。I already tell you, stop and that's it. That's so simple. You know fun already. Talking about the same thing, no fun already.
But the other one is the
Scanner is it?
anti-oxidant.
2-year plan. Yes, Yes.